산명석TV 시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 반갑습니다. 오늘 화요일입니다. 현재 시간은 오후 2시 38분입니다. 앞에 방송에서 역대상 그 26장까지 영어 성경으로 읽어보았습니다. 그래서 이번 유튜버에서는 역대상 27장부터 영어 성경으로 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 역대상의 그 내용이 29장까지 있기 때문에 조금 더 하면 끝까지 읽을 수 있을 것 같습니다. 역대상 27장 1절부터 영어 성경으로 읽도록 하겠습니다. Now the children of Israel, after their number, to wit, the chief fathers and the captains of thousands and hundreds, and their officers that served the king in any matter of the courses which came in and went out month by month throughout all the months of the year of every course were 20 and 4,000. Over the first course for the first month was Yasobeam, the son of Sabdiel, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. Of the children of Perez was the chief of all the captains of the host for the first month. And over the course of the second month was Dode, on Ahoa, and of his course was Miglot. Also the ruler in his course likewise we are 20 and 4,000. The third captain of the host for the third month was Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, a chief priest, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. This is that Benaiah who was mighty among the 30 and the 30, and in was Ammi-Sabat, his son. The fourth captain for the fourth month was Asahel, the brother of Joab, and Sabadiah, his son, after him, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The people's captain for the fifth month was Samhud, the Isra, and in his course we are 20 and 4. The sixth captain for the sixth month was Ira, the son of Ikes, the Goa, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The seventh captain for the 7 months was Heres, the Balronite of the children of Abraham, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The eighth captain for the eighth month was Sipge, the whose height of the Sarah heights, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The ninth captain for the ninth month was BSL, the another of the Benjamin itself, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The 10th captain for the 10th month was Hare, the Nudoba over the Sarah Heights, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. The 11th captain for the 11th month was Piraton. Panaya, the Pirado Knight of the children of Abraham, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. And the 12th captain for the 12th month was El De, the Nado Ba. Nudoba height of Uniel, and in his course we are 20 and 4,000. Further, moreover, the tribes of Israel, the ruler of the Reubenites was Eliezer, the son of Sigri, of the Shimonite. Spadion, the son of Magan. Of the Levites, Hassabia, the son of Kemuel, of the Aaronite 사도. Of Judah, Elihu, one of priests, son of David of Issachar, Mori, the son of Mikael, of Zebulun, of Zebulun, Ismaiah, the son of Obadiah, of Naphtali, As Yeremot, the son of Asriel, of the children of Abraham, Hosea, the son of Asashia, of the half tribe of Manasseh, Yoel, the son of Bodiah, of the half tribe of Manasseh, in Gilead, Iddo, the son of Scariah of Benjamin, Yaasiel, the son of Abner, of Dan, Azarel, the son of Jeroam. These were the princes of the tribe of Israel, but David took not the number of them from 20 years old and under, because the Lord had said he would increase Israel like to the stars of the heavens. Joab, the son of Sariah, began to number, but he finished not, because there fell less for it against Israel. Neither was the number put in the account of the chronicles of King David. And over the king's treasures was Asmawet, the son of Adiel, and over the storehouses in the fields, in the cities, and in the villages, and in the castles was Jonathan, the son of Uzziah, and over them that did the work of the field of the field for T-Lizzie of the ground was Esri, the son of Kolob. And over the vineyards was Shimori, the Lama site. Over the increase of the vineyards for the wine cellars was the Sabamite. And over the olive trees and the sycamore trees that were in the low plains was Baal Hanan, the Gedalite, and over the cellars of oil was Yoas. And over the horses that fed in Saron was Sidre, the Saronite, and over the horses that were in the valleys was Sabbath, the son of Adle. All the camels also was Obir, the Ismaelite, and over the asses was Yedruya, the Mero not Saita, and over the flux was she is the Hagerite. All these were the rulers of the substance which was King David also. Also, Jonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor or wise man and scribe, and Yohiel, the son of Hangmoni, was with the king's sons. And Ahithophel was the king's counselor, and who said Alec was the king's companion, and after uh, Abi, Ahithophel was 여호 아달 Yehoiada, the son of Benaiah, and Abi Adar, and the general of the king's army was Joab. And David assembled all the princes of Israel, the princes of the tribes, and the captains of the companies that ministered to the king by course, and the captains over the thousands, and the captains over the hundreds, and the stewards over all the substance and possession of the king and of his sons, with the officers, and with the mighty men, and with all the valiant men unto Jerusalem. Then David the king stood up upon his feet and said, Hear me, my brethren and my people, as for me. I had in my heart to build on a house of rest for the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and for the footstool of our God, and had made ready for the building. But God said unto me, Thou shalt not build on a house for my name, because thou hast been a man of war, and hast shed blood. How bitter the Lord God of Israel chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever. For he has chosen Judah to be the ruler, and of the house of Judah, the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he liked me to make me king over all Israel, and over all my sons. But the Lord has given me many sons. He has chosen Solomon my son to sit upon the throne of the kingdom of the Lord over Israel. And he said unto me, Solomon thy son, he shall build my house and my courts, for I have chosen him to be my son, and I will be his father. Moreover, I will establish his kingdom forever, if he be constant to do my commandments and my judgments as at this day. Now therefore, in the sight of all Israel, the congregation of the Lord, and in the audience of our God, keep and seek for all the commandments of the Lord your God, that ye may possess his good land, and live it for an inheritance for your children after you forever. And though Solomon, my son, the God of the Father and serve him with a perfect heart and with a willing mind, for the Lord searches all heart and understand those or the imaginations of the thoughts. If to seek him, he will be found of thee. But if to forsake him, he will cast thee off forever. Take heed now, for the Lord has chosen thee to build an house for the sanctuary. Be strong and do it. Then David gave to Solomon his son the pattern of the porch and of the houses thereof and of the three jewelries thereof and of the upper chambers thereof and of the inner parlors thereof and of the place of the mercy seat. And the pattern of all that he had by the spirit of the court of the house of the Lord and of all the chambers round about of the treasuries of the house of God and of the treasuries of the dedicated things. Also for the courses of the priests and the Levites and for all the work of the service of the house of the Lord and for all the vessels of service in the house of the Lord. He gave of gold by weight for things of gold for all instruments of all manner of service, silver also for all instruments of silver by weight for all instruments of every kind of service. Even the weight for the candlesticks of gold and for the lamps of gold, by weight for every candlestick and for the lamps thereof and for the candlesticks of silver by weight both for the candlestick and also for the lamps thereof according to the use of every candlestick. And by weight he gave gold for tables of shewbread for every table and likewise silver for the tables of silver. Also for gold for the precious hooks and the bowls and the cups and for the golden basins he gave gold by weight for every basin and likewise silver by weight for every basin of silver and for the altar of incense refined gold by weight and gold for the pattern of the carrier of the cherubims that spread out their wings and covered the ark of the covenant of the Lord. All this, said David, the Lord made me understand in writing by his hand upon me, even all the works of this pattern. And David said to Solomon, his son be strong and of good courage, and to it fear not, nor be dismayed. But Lord God, even my God, will be with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee, until thou hast finished all the work for the service of the house of the Lord. And behold, the courses of the priests and the Levites, even they shall be with thee for all the service of the house of God, and there shall be with thee for all manner of workmanship, every willing, skillful man for any manner of service. Also, the princes and all the people will be holy at thy commandments. Furthermore, David the king said unto all the congregation, Solomon my son, whom alone God has chosen, is yet young and tender, and the work is great. For the place is not for men, but for the Lord God. Now I have prepared with all my might for the house of my God, the gold for things to be made of gold, and the silver for things of silver, and the brass for things of brass, the iron for things of iron, and wood for things of wood, onyx stones, and stones to be set, crystalline stones, and of drivers, colors, and all manner of precious. Moreover, because I have set my affection to the house of my God, I have of mine own proper good of gold and silver, which I have given to the house of my God, over and above all that I have prepared for the holy house. Even 3,000 talents of gold of the gold of Opal, and 7,000 talents of refined silver to oblate walls of the house widow, the gold for things of gold, and the silver for things of silver, and for all manner of work to be made by the hands of artificers, and who then is willing to consecrate his service this day unto the Lord. Then the chief of the fathers and princes of the tribes of Israel, and the captains of thousands and of hundreds, with the rulers of the king's work, offered willingly, and gave for the service of the house of God of gold 5,000 talents, and 10,000 drams, and of silver 10,000 talents, and of brass 18,000 talents, and 100,000 talents of iron, and they with whom precious stones were found gave them to the treasure of the house of the Lord by the hand of Yohiel, the get so night. Then the people rejoiced for that they offered willingly, because with a perfect heart they offered willingly to the Lord. And David the king also rejoiced with great joy. However, David blessed the Lord people, or the congregation, and David said, "Blessed be thou, Lord God of Israel, our Father, forever and ever. Thine, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty for all that is in the heaven and in the earth is thine. Thine is the kingdom, O Lord, and thou art exalted as head above all. Both riches and honor come of thee, and the legionist over all. And in thine hand is power and might, and in thine hand it is to make great and to give strength unto all. Now therefore, our God, we thank thee and praise thy glorious name. But who am I, and what is my people, that we should be able to offer so willingly after this sort? For all things come of thee, and of thine own have we given thee. For we are strangers before thee, and sojourners, as well. We are all our fathers. Our days on the earth are as a shadow, and there is none abiding. O Lord our God, or this store that we have prepared to build the house for thine holy name comes of thine hand, and is all thine own. I know also, my God, that thou treest the heart and hast pleasure in uprightness. As for me, in the uprightness of mine heart, I have willingly offered all these things, and now have I seen with joy thy people, which are present here to offer willingly unto thee. O Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, our fathers keep this forever in the imagination of the thoughts of the heart of thy people, and prepare their heart unto thee. And give unto Solomon my son perfect heart to keep thy commandments, thy testimonies, and thy statutes, and to do all these things, and to build the place for which I have made provision. And David said to all the congregation, now bless the Lord your God. And all the congregation bless the Lord God of their fathers, and bowed down their heads, and worshipped the Lord and the King. And they sacrifice the sacrifice unto the Lord, and offered burnt offerings unto the Lord on the morrow after that they even 1,000 bullocks, 1,000 lambs, and 1,000 lambs with the the drink offerings and sacrifices in abundance for all Israel, and did eat and drink before the Lord on that day with great gladness, and this made Solomon the son of David king the second time, and anointed him unto the Lord to be the chief governor, and Zadok to be a priest. Then Solomon sat on the throne of the Lord as king instead of David his father, and prospered, and all Israel obeyed him. And all the princes and the mighty men and all the sons likewise of King David submitted themselves unto Solomon the king. And the Lord magnified Solomon exceedingly in the sight of all Israel, and bestowed upon him such a royal majesty as had not been on any king before him in Israel. And at the time that he reigned over Israel was 40 years, 7 years reigned he in Hebron, and 30 and 3 years reigned in Jerusalem, and he died in good old age, full of days, riches, and honor, and Solomon his son reigned in his stead. Now the acts but David the king, first and last, behold, they are written in the book of Samuel, the seer, and in the book of Nathan, the prophet, and in the book of Gad, the seer. With all his legion and his might, and the times that went over him and over Israel and over all the kingdoms of the countries. 역대상 29장 30절까지 읽었습니다. 역대상을 모두 다 읽었습니다. 다음은 역대하입니다. 역대하 1장 1절부터 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. And Solomon the son of David was strengthened in his kingdom, and the Lord his God was with him, and magnified him exceedingly. Then Solomon spake unto all Israel, to the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and to the judges, to every governor in all Israel, the chief of the fathers. So Solomon and all the congregation with him went to the high place that was at Gibeon, for there was the tabernacle of the congregation of God, which Moses, the servant of the Lord, had made in the wilderness. But the ark of God had David brought from Gilead Yearim to the place which David had prepared for it, for he had pitched a tent for it at Jerusalem. Moreover, the Moreover, the brazen altar that Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur had made he put before the tabernacle of the Lord, and Solomon and the congregation sought unto it, and Solomon went up cedar to the son altar before the Lord, which was at the tabernacle of the congregation, and offered the 1,000 burnt offerings upon it. In that night did God appeared unto Solomon and said unto him, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said unto God, Thou hast shewed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his seed. Now, O Lord God, let thy promise unto David my father be established, for thou hast made me king over people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before these people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? And God said to Solomon, because this was in thine heart, and thou hast not asked the riches, hills, or honor, nor the life of thine enemies, neither yet hast asked the long life, but hast asked the wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people over whom I have made the king. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had, that have been before thee, neither shall there any after thee have the like. Then Solomon came from his journey to the high place that was at Gibeon, to Jerusalem, from before the tabernacle of the congregation, and laid over Israel. And Solomon gathered chariots and horsemen, and he had 1,400 chariots and 12,000 horsemen, which he placed in the chariot cities, and with the king at Jerusalem. And the king made silver and gold at Jerusalem as plenteous as stones, and cedar trees made he as the sycamore trees that are in the Beil for abundance. And Solomon had horses brought out of Egypt, and linen yarn. The king's merchants received the linen yarn at a price. And they picked it up and brought first out of Egypt, carried for 600 shekels of silver, and on a horse for 150, and so brought the old horses for all the kings of the Hittites, and for the kings of Syria by their means. And Solomon determined to build a house for the name of the Lord and the house for his kingdom. And Solomon told out 3 score and 10,000 men to bear burdens and 4 score thousand to him in the mountain and 3,600 to oversee him. And Solomon sent to Huram, the king of Tyre, as to didst deal with David, my father, and didst send him cedars to build him on house to the well, then even so deal with me. Behold, I build an house to the name of the Lord my God, to dedicate it to him and to burn before him sweet incense and for the continually sure bread and for the burnt offerings morning and evening on the Sabbath and on the new moons and on the solemn feast of the Lord our God. This is an ordinance forever to Israel. And the house which I build is great, for great is our God above all gods. But who is able to build him an house, seeing the heaven and the heaven of heavens cannot contain him? Who am I then that I should build him an house, save only to burn a sacrifice before him? Send me now, therefore, men cunning to work in gold and in silver and in brass and in iron and in purple and crimson and blue and they can skill to grave with the cunning men that are with me in Judah and in Jerusalem, whom David my father did provide. Send me also cedar trees, fir trees, and galgum, all gum trees out of Lebanon, for I know that thy servants can skill to cut timber in Lebanon, and behold, my servants shall be with thy is bencher, even to prepare me timber in abundance for the house which I am about to build shall be wonderful greater. And behold, I will give to thy servants the hewers that cut timber 20,000 measures be beaten wheat and 20,000 measures of barley and 20,000 vessels of wine and 20,000 vessels of oil. Then Huram, the king of Tyre, answered in writing, which he sent to Solomon, because the Lord has loved his people. He has made the king over them. Huram said, moreover, blessed be it the Lord God of Israel that made heaven and earth, who has given to David the king a wise son, endued with prudence and understanding, that might build on a house for the Lord and on a house for his kingdom. And now I have sent a cunning man endured with the understanding of Horam, my father's, the son of a woman of the daughters of Dan, and his father was a man of Tyre, skillful to work in gold and in silver, in brass, in iron, in stone, and in timber, in purple, in blue, and in fine linen, and in crimson also, to give any manner of craving, and to find out every device which shall be put to him with thy cunning man, and with the cunning man of my Lord David the father. Now therefore, the wheat and the barley, the oil and the wine, which my Lord has spoken of, let him send unto his servants, and we will cut wood out of Lebanon as much as thou shalt need, and we will bring it to thee in plots by sea to Yoba, and thou shalt carry it up to Jerusalem. And Solomon numbered all the strangers that were in the land of Israel after the numbering, where with David his father had numbered them, and they were found on 150,000 and 3,600. And he set 3,010,000 of them to be bearers of burdens, and 4,000 to be hearers in the mountain, and 3,600 overseers to set people yoke. Then Solomon began to build the house of the Lord at Jerusalem in Mount Moriah, where the Lord appeared unto David his father in the place that David had prepared in the threshing floor of Ornan. 지금 역대하 2장 18절까지 읽었습니다. 지금 약간 방송하는데 좀 어려움이 있기 때문에 제가 방송을 여기서 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 역대상을 다 읽었고 역대하는 2장까지 읽었습니다. 잠시 있다가 제가 다음 방송을 준비해서 다음 유튜브 방송을 할 때 3장부터 시작해서 계속해서 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 역대하 영어성경 읽는 것에 함께 해주신 분께 감사드리겠습니다. 잠시 후에 다음 방송에서 다시 인사드리도록 하겠습니다. 안녕히 계십시오.